What could you do to help us? You could donate, with every £1 helping us with our work. A £10 donation pays for 7 hot lunches at the day centre. £20 will fully equip one of the bedrooms at the Elms with soft furnishings. A £30 donation will pay for 1 week's food for one resident at the Elms. £50 would enable us to run a morning training session on managing a tenancy. You can find us on Just Giving or go to our website www.dens.org.uk to donate.
Volunteers are hugely important to DENS. If volunteers weren't here, DENS would not exist.
Or you could volunteer your time. Take on a new challenge and try something different. Volunteering with DENS is a great way to meet people, make friends, have fun, be appreciated, build confidence and self-esteem. A chance to learn new skills and share existing ones while helping people who truly need support.
It's all about the positive vibe that people can get from being involved in an environment where they have the opportunity to help other people, to influence other people's lives in some small way.
Whatever your age, interests or spare time, there are many ways in which you can help us. Around 200 volunteers support DENS. Their input is the equivalent of 12 full-time members of staff. DENS could not provide the quality of services needed by our service users without the support of these volunteers.
When I first started volunteering at the night shelter in Apsley, I discovered very quickly that many of the people that came in there were very fragile, very vulnerable, and their self-worth and their self-belief in themselves was such a low point. But through the volunteering, you can support to rebuild their lives and make them feel that they are part of society and that they're worth something, because they don't feel like that when they first come in.
If you are a business, we can suggest many ideas for working with your staff to fulfil your corporate social responsibility objectives, improve staff morale, team working, and build self-confidence and self-esteem.
So we wanted to choose a charity that was local so we could see the benefit that our support was providing to the community. We decided to choose DENS because of their passion and dedication for what they do and the extent of the support that they offer to the community.
Well, working with DENS, we're all a little bit thinner because we've been doing a virtual cycle to Lapland, so that's good news. But in all seriousness, it's really helped us with team building in the office. We're all working a bit differently, and I think we're going to the food bank. It was really good fun, and we're just bonding in different ways in the office, which is great for the business.
So when we first started our business 7 years ago, the three of us as directors always wanted to help the homeless people with their dogs, and the opportunity came from a member of staff to help the DENS, and we supply them with food and cages for all the dogs. They're one of the very rare ones that keep dogs for the homeless there, and all of us, a team, as a company, staff as well, get a great satisfaction giving something back into society for the homeless people.
And if you are a church or school or youth group, there are lots of ways you could get involved. You can collect food donations for us, have a cake sale, or join us for a sponsored walk, bike ride, or sleep out for DENS.
Homelessness is clearly still a big issue in this country, and I think it's important that we do, our little bit to raise them. If everybody around the country did things like this, I think then the problem would be a lot smaller. And you hear all these terrible stories in the news of how homeless people are treated, and I think it's terrible.
Helping through DENS by bringing in food for the food bank, or giving donations through envelopes, or promoting people to volunteer, that is something where we're actually practically putting into action our words of care for others.
Talk to us today to find out more about how you can help.